Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Day to Day, the podcast where we explore the joys and challenges of everyday life. I'm Emma.
And I'm Alex. Whether it's personal growth, navigating relationships, or just tackling the chaos of the day, we're here to talk about it all and hopefully help you along the way.
So grab your coffee, tea, or whatever keeps you going.
And let's dive into today's episode.
All right, folks, today we've got an absolutely fascinating topic lined up, and it's all about the power of social connections and support during those challenging times when you're feeling stuck.
Yeah, it's incredible how sometimes just having someone there with you can completely change the game. We've got some real stories to dive into that perfectly illustrate this.
Exactly. So picture this scenario. Someone is struggling with unemployment, months have gone by, and they're really down in the dumps. Then a friend comes along and offers something so simple, dinner and some company.
Right? And it sounds almost too simple to be impactful, but there they are, sharing stories, and suddenly it's like hope gets a little more room to breathe. Just having someone there, being present, makes a huge difference.
And it's not just about being physically present. There's this amazing concept that just knowing someone cares can kind of light a fire under you and give you the energy to push through.
Yes, there's actually psychological backing to this. The presence of others changes our performance. It's a psychological phenomenon. You see, it's not just about encouraging words. Sometimes it's just about knowing you aren't alone.
Exactly like that mountain hiking example. You're on this trail, it's exhausting, but because someone else is walking beside you, it becomes doable.
And what's fascinating is how this isn't about competition or showing off your stamina, but rather feeling supported in a way that pulls out better performance from you than you could manage solo.
It's so true. Like, there's mention of this in psychological research dating back to the 60s even, where the behavior of individuals changes just by knowing they aren't alone.
And sometimes it's not even people. It can be a comforting voice or certain comforting objects, like when a child hears their mom's voice from another room and feels at ease.
All those social elements have such a strong influence, don't they? And there's something empowering about realizing it's okay to lean on these supports.
Absolutely, which ties into this idea of not seeing external help as a crutch but as a boost, like in weight management studies where they found social groups actually help more than solo efforts.
I love that. It matches with how our biggest attribute is our social nature. We really thrive on connections to validate and motivate ourselves.
It challenges the whole notion that independence is the only strength. In reality, letting someone help can be such a powerful move.
And you know what? It's also about reaching out, even subtly. A hidden cry for help, like that social media post that's meant to be seen, can lead to someone stepping up to aid.
Right? And it's that hidden strength of hoping someone notices, which can actually pull us back up.
Exactly. There's this beautiful psychological model called self-object experience, which talks about how we lean on others for emotional security.
And it doesn't weaken us. It's more like using that connection as a power source, isn't it?
For sure. Sometimes reliance isn't weakness, but a pathway to growth. Not all alone in a fortress, but learning, adapting together.
Relationships like this are blessings, right? Whether they're intentional or serendipitous, they reshape us positively.
Absolutely. And let's give a shout out to those accidental heroes in our lives who might just stir something beautiful without even knowing it.
So listeners, do you recall someone who helped you just by being around? It's these stories that really show the power of just being there for someone.
And from what we've heard today, it's about nodding to that strength, admitting that needing others isn't a flaw.
Exactly. Integration of self-recognition with the support of others can be transformative. Here's hoping you find or have your own set of support columns in life.
That's it for today. Reach out and maybe be that person for someone, and vice versa. Until next time, keep those connections strong.